Today I want to talk about the iPhone Air. Welcome back, everyone. I'm here, and something really exciting is happening. Apple is disrupting the smartphone game once again with their most ambitious iPhone yet. Drumroll please, introducing the iPhone Air, an iPhone that seems straight out of science fiction. But let us talk about why this may be Apple's biggest leap forward yet, and how the iPhone Air could shock the entire industry. All right, I got your attention. Let's dive in. Now, when I hear the term Air, I think of weightlessness, freedom, lightness. And guess what? It's exactly what Apple has brought to the table. The iPhone Air, weighing in at just 99 grams, is officially the lightest flagship iPhone ever. To put that in perspective, the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra tips the scales at 233 grams. That's more than double the weight of the iPhone Air. How did Apple manage to pull off such a feat? Well, they've achieved this by combining three key ingredients. First, we have a thinner design. Apple has shaved off some millimeters from the thickness of the iPhone Air compared to last year's model. While it may not seem like much, these small reductions add up. Second, material science plays a crucial role. The iPhone Air is crafted from a new alloy of titanium and aluminum. Not only does this give it a premium look and feel, but it also significantly reduces weight. Finally, Apple's introduced a new type of glass called nanoglass, which is incredibly lightweight while still being durable. The result? A phone that feels like it's floating in your hand. But don't be fooled by its weight. The iPhone Air packs the same power as its heavier counterparts. In fact, the A19 chip inside this thing is so advanced that it makes the S23 Ultra S chip look like a dinosaur. Not to mention the iPhone Air's display is ridiculously impressive. It's nearly bezel-free with a record-breaking screen-to-body ratio. But what's even cooler is that it uses a new type of glass that diffuses light evenly, giving the display a truly floating appearance. It's like looking at your content through a sheet of paper. And let's not forget about the breathtaking curves of the iPhone Air. Its back is designed with a freeform nano curve that looks stunning and feels amazing in the hand. It's a phone that's not just powerful, but also a pleasure to hold and use. Okay, now let's chat about the battery. Apple has been known to surprise us all when it comes to battery performance. And with the iPhone 14 Pro Max managing a respectable 9 hours of video playback, there's hope that the iPhone 15 Pro Max might deliver a similar performance. After all, Apple has made some under-the-hood improvements to the chip and software that could make a big difference. For example, the A19's improved efficiency and AI features could potentially extend the battery life. Additionally, iOS 18 boasts some new power-saving features. All in all, while the true test will come when the phone hits the market, there is reason to believe that the iPhone 15 Pro Max could provide around 9 hours of video playback. And hey, it never hurts to be pleasantly surprised. So while the battery life of the iPhone 15 Pro Max remains a mystery, one thing is certain. It's going to be a wild ride trying to figure out just how long it will last. Moving on, the iPhone Air isn't just about what you see. It's about what you can experience. Enter generative AI. Generative AI is one of the hottest trends in tech right now. Companies across the board are integrating it into their products, and Apple doesn't plan on sitting on the sidelines. With the iPhone Air, Apple is set to introduce some cool generative AI features. One of the standout ones is realistic image generation. You know those apps like Midjourney and DALL-E where you enter a text phrase and out pops a mind-bendingly realistic image? Yeah, Apple's going to bring that to the iPhone Air, allowing users to whip up images from text. But it doesn't stop there. The iPhone Air will also feature auto-generated wallpapers based on the time of day, location, and user preferences. Let's talk about customization. Here's the kicker, though. Unlike many other devices that rely heavily on cloud processing, Apple's generative AI features are reportedly running locally on the device, likely thanks to the powerful neural engine and the M2 chip. This means no internet required and no worries about your images getting lost in the ether. Apple's been mum about specifics, but rumors suggest that they are reworking on an app called DALL-E 3 that is designed to work offline. It is expected to be integrated into the Photos app, allowing users to create wallpapers directly from the images in their library. But it's not just about the wallpapers. Apple's diving deep into generative AI to improve image editing. Think tools that can expand the canvas around your subject, remove unwanted objects, and fill in missing details. They're even tinkering with AI-powered filters that analyze your photos and apply effects that fit the scene. The possibilities are pretty mind-blowing. Okay, let's get into the camera. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is rumored to have a 48-megapixel telephoto lens. This upgrade allows for a 5 to 10 times optical zoom range, surpassing the 3 times optical zoom on the current Pro models. Periscope mechanism enables this extended zoom capability. The principle behind it is fairly simple. Instead of having the lens perpendicular to the sensor, a periscope uses mirrors to redirect the light parallel to the sensor, effectively increasing the optical path length and zoom range. This approach lets the iPhone 15 Pro Max get closer to distant subjects without losing image quality. On top of that, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is also rumored to have an improved ultra-wide lens. This enhancement could include a larger aperture, allowing more light into the sensor for better low-light performance, and a wider field of view for capturing more of the scene. This change aligns with Apple's ongoing efforts to improve the versatility and quality of its ultra-wide lenses, making them a valuable addition to the camera suite. So here's the deal with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It's packing the latest camera tech, including an updated telephoto lens and a revamped ultra-wide lens. These upgrades offer more flexibility and better performance for your photos and videos. But what's the catch? Well, nothing, if you're okay with pro-level photography. However, if you're not into that kind of thing, you might want to skip this phone. It's not that the main camera or selfie camera are getting any love. It's just that Apple is really doubling down on the pro features. So if you're a casual shooter, the iPhone 15 Pro Max might leave you feeling a bit overwhelmed. Alright, so let's talk about pricing, because the iPhone 15 Pro Max is expected to cost $1,199, which is quite a jump from the $999 price tag of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now this might make some folks wince, but let's put it in perspective. When the iPhone 12 Pro Max launched, it also carried a hefty $1,099 price point. Yet it went on to become the best-selling iPhone 12 model. The key takeaway here is that price isn't always a deal-breaker for the right product. And the iPhone 15 Pro Max certainly has the potential to be that. Sure, the price is higher, but it also offers top-notch features and cutting-edge tech. Let's shift gears and explore what the iPhone Air's impact on the industry could be. As we've seen time and again, Apple has the power to set trends that other manufacturers follow. The iPhone Air's ultra-thin design could inspire competitors to push the boundaries of smartphone form factors. Brands like Samsung, Xiaomi, and Huawei might feel the pressure to create their own featherweight flagships. Just think about the ripple effect it could have across the entire industry. And then there's the question of whether the iPhone Air could signal the end of heavy smartphones as we know them. With its remarkably thin and light design, the iPhone Air could set a new standard for what consumers expect from flagship phones. If Apple pulls it off, other manufacturers might feel compelled to follow suit. Picture a world where 2023 is remembered as the year of the lightweight smartphone revolution. And let's not forget about the potential disruption in the battery market. Apple's introduction of graphene batteries could shake things up in a big way. If this tech catches on, we might see other companies ditch lithium-ion in favor of graphene, not just in phones, but in laptops, electric vehicles, and beyond. This could lead to a whole new era of portable electronics with lighter, longer-lasting batteries. So yes, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is shaping up to be a game-changer. It's pushing the limits of what a smartphone can be, and might just spark a wave of innovation across the industry. But it's not just about what the iPhone 15 Pro Max can do. It's also about who it can do it for. Apple has a knack for making cutting-edge tech accessible to the masses. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is no exception. Its advanced features are designed to empower everyday users, not just tech enthusiasts or professionals. Apple's democratizing access to the latest innovations, and that's a big deal. But what about the elephant in the room? The notch? Well, fret not. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is dropping the notch in favor of a pill-shaped cutout that houses the Face ID sensors and selfie camera. While it's not quite as seamless as the punch hole found in some Android phones, it's a step in the right direction. And let's not forget the dynamic island. This nifty little feature, first introduced on the iPhone 14 Pro, adds a touch of interactivity to the cutout. You can use it to keep tabs on your favorite songs, set timers, or access live activities. The dynamic island might just be the perfect blend of form and function. Alright, that's a wrap. What are your thoughts on the iPhone 15 Pro Max? Are you excited about its game-changing features? Or do you think it is just a bunch of high-tech overkill? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And I'll see you in the next one.